that you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more.
Oh, shit. Hey, guess who forgot to flip the screens over? No, go on. Really? Guess.
Oh, no.
I know. Hello there. Welcome to the Flashblade Podcast. I'm Siobhan. We are the robots. Let's meet the plucky girl assistants. We have down there the Brian.
Yo.
That was American. I'm just saying. Down there, actually over there, is a little bit the Wonder Girl.
Hello?
And down there, he's not allowed to get silicone breast implants, and he's not allowed to play Pulp Fiction with a sucker cup dart pistol and any police officer. It's Spanky. Who's muted?
Yes, I'm not allowed to get silicone breast implants anymore since I ate the last two.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Apparently you're not supposed to do that.
That's got to be the most
He
expensive.
didn't say they were implanted, just that he had them.
Right, I had them.
Yeah,
The butt implants were the ones I wanted implanted, but chest butt apparently is something that society's not ready for yet. Go figure. I have high hopes. I'm a trendsetter.
I have no idea what to say. He's actually done it.
That's a frequent occurrence.
Right.
I can stun Auntie.
You do, to be fair.
It's one of my spanky secret powers.
You're about one of the very few people who can do that. Sinister's another one. Right, what are we doing? Because that threw me. Brian, how's your week been?
Long.
Soft, strong,
Frustrating.
very long.
Very manic.
But you've managed to delve into your favourite thing, though, haven't you? Foundry, you've been working on it.
Oh, yeah.
Been,
I've done some things.
Yes.
You are the Foundry workhorse, dude. My God.
Yes, there's no two ways about that. We
The volume of stuff Brian turns out in Foundry for the Rift game, the
remarkable.
Rift / Spelljammer is just like, what? Holy crap.
I mean, it gets me. I got so impressed just because the lights were glowing on the map. And for some reason, that just wowed
That was such
me.
a cool effect, right? That was awesome.
That's the simple part of it.
But what a thing to be wowed by. That's just it, you know? Here we go, 21... No, hang on.
That was just part
what's
of it,
the
you know?
space year,
Like-
2023. You know, should be used to things like that by now. Lilibert, how's your week been?
Odd. It's been an odd week. I've been on spring break.
Did you go down to the beach?
Have you been in?
No.
Have you been down to Fort Lauderdale? Did you? You know?
I
how
grew
many...
up near Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, all right.
So much explained right there.
Okay.
But no, the closest we got was we went to IKEA in Tampa. Bought some lamps.
That's good. Okay.
You
Did you
mean the
change
way
all the
out.
arrows round to get people lost?
Well, the thing is, if you go in by yourself, you don't come back out. That's why you have to take a group.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Never split the party.
I've never been to an
Exactly.
With
IKEA.
the party.
Exactly. Oh,
And
it's
yet we
fun
always end up
because
doing it.
it's you take pictures and you go, "Ooh, this is cool," and then you walk out with way more stuff than you ever intended on actually buying.
Which is actually a lot more expensive than...
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And so my sister and my mom and my brothers were in town for a little bit, and that was really nice. We put Dave's ashes in the reliquary at the cemetery on Tuesday morning. And so that's why they were in town. And then I thought, you know, I don't want it to be a depressing week.
Yeah,
So
that's
let's
fair.
go do some fun stuff. So we went shopping. We went to IKEA. My new sweater came. Not
Oh, I
related to
say.
IKEA.
Now, you see, we'd call that a cardigan over here.
No, it's a hoodie.
Ah, right. I do apologise.
You see?
Hey!
The Black Lagoon.
Yep.
You've got Dave on the back of your jumper.
do. So yeah.
Listen,
he's
I'm
quite
sorry.
fun.
I think enough times now for me so I can start digging at him again. It's not natural otherwise.
Yeah, he actually has the guy's autograph.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's like the only living member of that cast still. So yeah. But I saw it in the catalog. What is this? 1986.
Yeah, I know.
The
Where's the Argus
website.
catalogue? Yeah.
Yes. And thought, well, I'm in 2 weeks I'm going to MegaCon in Orlando, and this would be kind of perfect.
Yes, of course you are.
So, yeah, Friday and Saturday in 2 weeks. So I will report back on Sunday, and
Well, as long as you've had a chance to recover. If you can't make that show, then don't make it.
that's okay. But it's
say
a
the same to
drive-in,
anyone.
drive-out kind of thing. We're not staying there.
Ah, right.
Because it's close enough that we can just drive over.
Adam was asking when you were coming over. I thought June the 10th seemed like the right
That
sort of date.
sounds about right. It's the 2nd and 3rd week in June. And June the 10th, I think, is that Saturday. We're planning on doing something.
Yeah.
I gotta get together with Fedra and actually plan.
Plan. I'm hoping to see Federer and Thomas again. I really am.
Yes.
It's been far too long. And I love Dr. Thomas. I think he's so sweet.
He is.
Anyway.
Yeah, so it's been an odd and busy week, and I also watched far too much television. I watched The Haunting of The Haunting at Hill House.
All right.
The Netflix series. Finally, I had started a while back, and I was in the wrong place for it, and I finally finished watching it yesterday at 2:00 in the morning, which was the wrong time to finish.
How to mix up films. I thought you were going to say The Haunting of Pelham 1, 2, 3. That would be a very different film.
Very different.
Yeah.
And it's very different from the book, but it was actually really well done. So I understand why people were excited about it now.
Good. Spanky?
Yes. How was my week? Let's see.
You're still sounding croaky, my love. Are you over your cold?
I feel like I'm over the cold, but I think I'm still kind of hoarse.
Hmm.
So I don't know what to say about that, but it's probably just from being run kind of ragged.
I know what you can say.
Lozenge.
You can say the nay.
I am Mr.
Just feeling a little hoarse.
Now I see why Riker and Picard do this.
They pinched that thing right there. Yeah.
Nothing happened to me this week.
What happened to you this week?
Nothing.
A nice, relaxing,
Nothing.
peaceful week.
Or a nice, incredibly dull, lonely, and boring week. Take your pick. It's it's been one of those. There's stuff gonna be happening, but I'm in a quiet period right this moment. So I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, wondering what the hell I'm gonna do. The animals love it. Mummy's here, splonk, 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 splonk. It's it's strange. I've got the Dwas Capital event coming up mid-April. Noonan's coming down for a meet-up on the 1st. May, I'm up to Derby for the Hoover's New Adventures Convention, which for the life of me I can never remember the bloody name of. I'll try and look it up during the show. And then September, Hooverville. And at some stage I'd have to get the car serviced. But that's about it at the moment. The cleaner came, which meant I couldn't find anything.
Right? You said something about that.
Yes.
Did you eventually get that?
It's the same every time.
Left,
It's the same every time, but bless her, I love her to bits. I'm so over the moon she comes and does this. I really am. Just don't tell Brian, he'll have her killed off.
In the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Why, Delilah? Has my picture gone from over there to over here these past few weeks? Because when I look at you guys, that's on this monitor, and it now means I'm looking away from you on the Discord. You see me.
We're all
right way.
flipped on your monitor.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not looking out into the distance. I'm actually looking
Like, for instance, I'm not flipped on my monitor. But I'm flipped on the screen.
Yeah, flipped on Discord. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
No, I'm not flipped on Discord. I'm flipped on your specific Discord.
So you're saying that the shelving, which to me is behind you on your left.
By the way, you're frozen. There we go.
Oh no. Are you
You
telling?
know it's going to happen.
I
Don't act
know.
surprised.
Are you telling me that the shelving behind you to your left with the lamp next to it is actually behind you to your right?
This is my right. This is my left.
Yeah. So
I see it all on as it should be.
okay. So am I.
On your screen, however, it's flipped.
But it's not on my monitor.
I see Auntie top right on Discord as I look at it.
Yeah, it'll be different.
And next to her, Brian,
positions on each
below
person.
Auntie, Lilibet.
Yeah.
And next to Lilibet, under Brian,
Auntie,
me.
You're in your left-hand corner on my
I'm
screen.
flipped.
However, on your Discord, you're in your lower right-hand corner next to Lilibet.
On Twitch, yeah, it's Auntie and Lilibet on
That
top,
makes
and me and
sense.
Brian
That
on the
makes
bottom.
sense. Unfortunately, it doesn't solve the problem because it's my screen that's streaming. So
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
So there we go. Thanks.
Exchange.
11 minutes trying to work out one simple problem.
And
Yeah.
People think this
it will
is like
continue to confound us. And we'll never figure it out.
The RPG
And
didn't
that'll be
happen
the end of
last
that.
night.
So,
Mainly because I was late because I'd completely forgotten that the clocks had changed around in America. They haven't changed over here yet. They change at the end of the month. I'm so pissed off. I hate the clocks changing. I just wish they'd stick over here. They just stick at Greenwich Mean Time, and that's it. None of this silly hassle. It just seems
I don't think
ridiculous.
anybody enjoys the clocks changing or messing around.
It's,
they would stop.
But we ended up just doing leveling up and whatever, didn't you?
Just maintenance evening.
stuff.
Yeah. But it came at the right spot because we just finished one particular part of the adventure at the village with the lizard people.
It was the very first part.
Yeah. So, we're on the ship. We've got a moment to stop and do this sort of thing rather than whoosh. But we're back again next Saturday on Thaco Gaming. That's Twitch and YouTube.
TJC.
With Tales of the Astral Sea.
Yep.
I got it right. I've been practicing. And God knows what's going to happen. At some stage, Brian wants to run a spin-off saying how to train your dragon.
He will. I have. Yeah.
You're not going to.
I don't know because you froze when you were saying it and nobody heard the goddamn thing that came out.
The spin-off, How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Little minor adventure.
Yeah. The worry I've got about that is quite simply, it's going to be Spanky doing the training.
Yes.
Would you allow this man anywhere near children?
Spurs.
As any sort of mentor
Grinding
figure?
crop. Chaps. Nothing else, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm great around kids. What are you talking about? Kids love me. I love kids.
I love
I just
kids
need
too.
a
They're
whole
low
one.
in fat.
Yeah.
The good thing is you can give them back.
Less cholesterol.
I often
Well,
wonder if I should have had
As long as they're
children.
not American kids. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
American kids now. Whoa, really high cholesterol.
Well, see, I successfully raised a human to, level 26.
Well done.
So
Achievement unlocked.
my inboard Tamagotchi has,
Oh, and
This
see,
worked.
there-
Um,
good plan. Good plan.
yeah. Today they don't have Tamagotchis, so we have to kind of question a lot of things.
I'd be surprised if anybody knew what a Tamagotchi was anymore.
Actually, over here,
I
somebody,
remember those things, the virtual pets. Those are so
a
annoying.
very popular comedy show over here used one a couple of weeks ago. It had everybody buzzing about it. So people remember them. But
I was watching
nowadays,
Sherlock a while
the
back.
sort of
the-
games you
the,
can play are all fishy flashy and everything else like that, rather than just 8-bit pictures on a little screen.
Mentalist. Yeah. I was watching The Mentalist a while back. That's what it was, not Sherlock. It's actually a really good show, and they managed to publish it start to finish. And it's like 5 or 6 seasons.